welcome back to Weekend Prime. Now, as earlier promised, we introduce a new segment every Friday, Face the Facts. Now, in the grand theater of power, a nation's security is the ultimate performance. But what happens when the lead actor is a man chosen not for his talents, but for his ties? When the director casts a friend for the most critical role, is the audience, who are the people of Kenya, left to bleed in the front row? Well, Haman Kamariki with today's Face the Facts.
Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, the man with the keys to our security, the guardian of our peace. While chaos reigns and our families bury their dead, he is on a tour. A costly taxpayer-funded forum dubbed Jukwaa la Usalama, the stage of security. But for a nation gripped by fear, this isn't security. It's a tragic play with a script that keeps getting rewritten in blood. Bwana Kipchumba, in Vihiga, the script went off the rails. Instead of confronting the specter of crime, you lectured on gender-based violence.
Gender-based violence is prevalent here. In some other areas, it is women who are suffering most. But here also, men are suffering.
A noble cause, yes, but one far from your stage. You even promised a special task force to solve funeral fights.
Funerals are impossible to attend. People are not having peaceful environment to bury their loved ones.
Funeral fights, Kipchumba. While our cities descend into anarchy, you, the man in charge, is worried about mourners brawling over coffin? Seriously? It would be funny if it weren't so tragic.
Maskari wako usaidiwi. Watu wako usaidiwi.
As our beloved CS toured villages, Nairobi became a hunting ground. Juvenile gangs, emboldened and invisible, terrorized the streets. Knife attacks, daylight robberies, a clear indication of a city drowning in a rising tide of violence. The people of Nairobi are living in a constant state of fear. Kipchumba, while you are away, Kipchumba, the script took a dark, twisted turn. You blatantly admitted that the masterminds of the brutal Kwabinzaro killings were operating from a prison. A prison you command. Quite a shocking paradox. So what good is a prison when the most dangerous criminals are still pulling the strings? During the Gen Z protest, the police under your watch became jurists, judges, and executioners. You defended the killings, Kipchumba.
Police station,
Now, the government you serve is offering a macabre bargain. A compensation committee. Shoot first, then pay the families? It's gruesome comedy of errors. A broken system offering a bandage for a bullet wound. And now, even this fragile promise is crumbling, ruled illegal by a court, leaving families with nothing but their grief and the memory of a lie. And just before you put on another tie, Kipchumba, when international media house BBC released a documentary dubbed Blood Parliament, you were among the first people to dismiss it. Just a few weeks ago, another documentary investigating child sexual exploitation was released. Instead of ordering for thorough investigation, Kipchumba, you stood in front of Parliament and described the documentary as fake.
BBC representative promised substantial payments and lifestyle benefits to those who are involved.
The sad situation, Kipchumba.
Usikubali upigwe ati wewe umepigwa marungu na wewe ni askari uko na bunduki, hiyo itakuwa ni bure.
As you mull over that, an MP assassinated in Nairobi, a lawyer silenced forever. The blood flows in Kuria, Kitui, Turkana, Samburu, and Baringo. A nation is in a state of emergency. Yet your priority is lecturing on domestic disputes in Vihiga.
There are also women who are abusing and beating their husbands and their men.
In Mandera, you dismissed the presence of Jubilant forces.
At the moment, there is no cause for alarm. There is no politicization of security is not necessary.
Kipchumba, this is a matter of defense, not interior. You wander into dockets that are not yours while your own burns. Is this leadership or a performance act?
That there are no citizens of foreign forces that are in the country.
And this is the verdict. CS Murkomen Kipchumba. History will not judge you by the number of counties you've visited. It will not remember your speeches or your stage. It will remember the blood on the streets, the fear in the villages, and the silence from the man who was supposed to protect us. It will remember the men who came before you. John Michuki, Joseph Nkaiseri are examples of leaders who didn't need a circus to prove they were in charge.
If you want to rattle a snake, you must be prepared to be bitten by it.
Jukwaa la Usalama is not for security, it's a stage for delusion. And Kenya is bleeding while you, the lead actor, clowns around. Haman Kamariki, face the facts.
Now remember that